Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. Hope you guys had a great weekend. In today's video, we're going to be going over these 5 mock trades that do involve forward Jerami Grant. But before we jump into that, got to give a shout out to the Detroit Lions taking care of the Arizona Fraudnals today. Man, what a game by the Detroit Lions. Really showed up, beating a 10-win team. Shout out to them for that. And the whole fan base and all those Lions fans that do watch this channel. So shout out to you guys for getting that win today. But let's get into the Jerami Grant. These are just mock trades. There's no reporting. No team journalists have reported that these are real trades. They're mock trades. They're for fun. They're for YouTubers like me to make content for you, and we can discuss whether we like these trades or not. Now, we're going to get into the first one that was presented, and this is a Golden State Warrior trade with the Detroit Pistons. Essentially, the Pistons would send over Jerami Grant in exchange for James Wiseman, Moses Moody, and Kevon Looney. Now, on paper, I think this is probably one of the better trades in these 5 that I'm going to present you guys today. I like James Wiseman because it does kind of help what the Pistons' biggest, I would say, weakness is this year, and it's, rebounding the basketball and protecting the paint. You could either have Wiseman come off the bench or have him start and have Stewart come off the bench. I think a 1-2 combo of Isaiah Stewart and James Wiseman could be really deadly. You also get a 3-and-D guy in Moses Moody, who is in this year's draft class, who I know a lot of you guys were really high on coming out of the draft. That'd be a really good piece for the Pistons to either maybe plug into the starting lineup next to Cade Cunningham or have him come off the bench. Really like Moody's game. And then you have Kevon Looney, who I've always really liked in Golden State. Really high energy guy, and he's a perfect piece to bring off your bench. Now, obviously, like I said, this is probably one of the better trades in this video. So let me know what you guys think of the Golden State trade. Now, the second trade we do have is a 76ers trade that would send Jerami Grant, Killian Hayes, and Josh Jackson in exchange for Ben Simmons. Now, I know majority of the fan base does not want Ben Simmons. Some of you'd be like, well, why do we want Ben Simmons? It would take the ball out of Cade Cunningham's hands, and I 100% agree with you. I think this is just a salary dump if you wanted to get Ben Simmons. Personally, I'm not really on the trade for Ben Simmons camp. I think Ben Simmons would be a really good fit, maybe in Portland or even Sacramento for that matter. I'm not really high on him for the Pistons, but I do think he's a good player. I just think right now, the direction the Pistons are going in, trading for a guy like Ben Simmons just wouldn't be a good deal. But wanted to bring it to your attention of what this trade would look like if you were interested in Ben Simmons. Now, the third trade would send Jerami Grant to the Charlotte Hornets in exchange for James Bouknight, PJ Washington, and former Piston Ish Smith. Now, this trade is okay. I like James Bouknight. I was really high on him coming out of this year's draft. Really good shooter, and Charlotte completely stole him. I'm surprised he fell that late in the draft. PJ Washington, really like his game. And Ish Smith, who was a very good backup point guard for Detroit Pistons. Honestly, this trade is kind of, I would say, average compared to the next 2 that we're going to talk about, because I think the next 2 you guys would probably be more interested in, but hey, I could be wrong. There could be some people that watch this channel that like James Bouknight, that like PJ Washington, and maybe want Ish Smith back as a backup point guard. Now, this 4th trade is going to be with the Sacramento Kings. Now, we would send the Kings Jerami Grant and Josh Jackson in exchange for Buddy Hield and a 2022 first-round draft pick. Now, the Kings are trying to push for the playoffs. We all know that. But they're probably going to end up a lottery team. I just don't see the Sacramento Kings making a play-in or making the playoffs for that matter. I think it's going to be a later lottery draft pick in 2022. And Buddy Hield, I think a lot of us know that he's a very good shooting guard, but he's just grossly overpaid. This does kind of fix your shooting guard needs if you're looking to fill that position. I know we have players that play the shooting guard role, but we don't really have a guy that's locked down as a future shooting guard on this team. I feel like a backcourt of Cade Cunningham and Buddy Hield would be very fun to watch. Let me know what you guys think of the Sacramento Kings trade. And this last trade is personally my favorite trade. I think this is the trade that I would probably make if it was available. We would send the Atlanta Hawks Jerami Grant in exchange for Cam Reddish, Onyeka Okongwu, and Delon Wright. The reason why I like this trade so much is you're getting a very young player in Cam Reddish who the Hawks have expressed that he's available for the right price. You get more depth at the forward position, and you're younger with Cam Reddish. Onyeka Okongwu, he's a center who I know a lot of us were debating whether we should draft Onyeka Okongwu or Killian Hayes during that draft. He would be in this package as well. He's a center. He can help us with rebounding. He's good at protecting the rim. He just has a problem staying healthy. Seems like every time I look, he's got some kind of nagging injuries. So I do like his potential as a player. I know a lot of us were comparing him to Bam Adebayo when he was coming out of the draft. I still think there's a lot of untapped potential there with Okongwu. And Delon Wright, as you guys know, was with the Detroit Pistons, I want to say last year, if memory serves correct. He's a guy that I know a lot of us were frustrated watching because he's just, at the end of the day, he's a shooting guard that plays point guard. But hey, you got to make the money work somehow. So you get two guys in Cam Reddish and Onyeka Okongwu, and you throw in a veteran in Delon Wright. But I want to know what you guys think of these 5 trades that I did present today. Which ones are you intrigued by? The Warriors and the Hawks one, to me, are the two that I go back and forth with. Like, I like Wiseman, I like Moody, I like Kevon Looney, but at the same time, I do really like Cam Reddish and Onyeka Okongwu. I'll talk to you guys down below in the comment section. You let me know which trade package you would do for Jerami Grant. Like always, I hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.